happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to see this one. So we got the Biden crime family striking once again as Hunter Biden is now skipping town, well, I should say fleeing the country with Secret Service protection in order to avoid Donald Trump's DOJ investigations. Guys, I'm excited to get into this one. So now I'm straight into it. Just make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or even get into it, you guys. Hit that like button, also with that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's get straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
So here we go. One more big time lib celebrity, this time a president's child, or at least a resident of the White House's child, has fled the country. Never to return? We're not exactly sure. Hunter Biden may be avoiding testifying in laptop lawsuit because of possible 3-month trip to South Africa, according to docs. It's not possible. He's literally in South Africa right now. Hunter Biden is trying to dodge a deposition in a lawsuit involving his infamous laptop because he wants to decamp to South Africa for 3 months. He's using LA wildfires as an excuse, new court documents allege. Former Trump White House aide Garrett Zeigler, with whom Hunter claimed illegally hacked his laptop, is fighting Biden Scion's request to drop a lawsuit against him. Biden said in a filing last week that he cannot pursue the suit because he is broke. It's very interesting because he seems to be living lavishly in South Africa. I can confirm, says Laura Loomer, that Hunter Biden in South Africa, as I type this, by an oceanside villa that's $500 per night. Earlier this morning, I was able to track Hunter down and confirm that he was living in a luxury oceanside villa. 6 days ago, Hunter told a judge that he was broke and he couldn't pay his legal fees. Then he fled the country a couple days later. Obviously, he isn't broke because I just confirmed where he's staying at a luxury oceanside villa. Well, there we go. 3 months in Cape Town, South Africa. Secret Service will be providing him protection. So Secret Service still protects Hunter Biden? I guess that's true. I mean, I've heard of a lot of Secret Service revocations, but I guess I haven't heard of anything for Hunter Biden. I mean, this
the Secret Service. Wait, so our tax dollars are still going here? Oh my mind is blown right now. Hunter Biden, once he received, in my mind, I feel like once he received that pardon from his dad, he should no longer receive a Secret Service protection, especially not at the taxpayer's expense. I don't know if I can agree with this one.
Anything for Hunter Biden? I mean, this obviously does fall to Trump as to whether he's going to strip the Secret Service from Hunter Biden or not. Garrett Zeigler now alleges that Hunter's situation isn't nearly as dire as he claims. He believes that Hunter planned a 3-month trip to South Africa, and he's trying to avoid a deposition. Also, Zelensky's in South Africa at the exact same time. No question as to whether the two are related, but they are related via the Ukrainian biolabs that Hunter Biden helped found and start. Hunter Biden has escaped to South Africa despite claiming that he's broke. He'll have full Secret Service protection. His sudden departure comes as he is set to face deposition for his laptop. Just outrageous. Hunter Biden is vacationing 3 months in South Africa. Secret Service will be providing full protection. How expensive is that? How expensive is this to the taxpayer? I mean, it costs tens of millions to do a trip like this with full Secret Service protection because you're paying for the agents, you're paying for their planes, you're paying for their cars, you're paying them protection detail, right?
No.
Hunter Biden does not deserve Secret Service protection. If he wants to go on a 3-month vacation to South Africa, he shouldn't be on the taxpayer dime. What was the over-under on Hunter Biden coming back from South Africa? We don't have extradition treaty with South Africa. So what's the over-under on that?
Ooh.
Hunter Biden is reportedly vacationing 3 months in Cape Town. That means that your tax dollars are paying for Hunter Biden's Secret Service on a 3-month vacation. This should be stopped. Yes, that's right. New York Post reporting here. Classic 3-month trip to South Africa when you're flat broke. Yeah, Hunter Biden shouldn't receive Secret Service protection. Taxpayers shouldn't foot the bill. And he's just trying to avoid culpability. In fact, we had Garrett Zeigler on the program recently, and he explained all of this to us. This, of course, doesn't come as a shock. Garrett Zeigler explained that Hunter Biden going to South Africa is, and Hunter Biden trying to flee these court proceedings is actually a sneaky, dark, underhanded way to keep the court proceedings going. So he's trying to drop the cases. He says his art sales plunged since his dad left office, bemoans LA wire fire, and says he's too broke to keep his legal.
His art sales? What kind of art did Hunter Biden? I'm just trying to figure out where his dealings in art were, because I've never seen any artwork, any paintings, any beautiful songs, melodies, I've never seen anything that you could call art come from Hunter Biden except the art of crime. We've seen the way this guy has just dipped, died, skipped every bit of accountability. He has not been held accountable one single time for any of his illegal doings. Oh my goodness. Now he's claiming that his art isn't selling like it used to. Yo, give me a break.
Filing. So Garrett Zeigler was on our program saying this is totally fraudulent, not real. His wife, by the way, is South African. Okay, so his like fourth, fifth wife here. She's South African. And so again, what are the chances that Hunter Biden doesn't come back to America? I don't know, man.
Is this his brother's wife?
Yes.
Ex-wife?
Here's Garrett Zeigler on our program just a few days ago, explaining his fight against Hunter Biden dropping this lawsuit.
Garrett, you beautiful man, you. This is like your third or fourth time on the program. We have always been a massive fan of yours. You published the full Hunter Biden laptop, for those of you who don't know, at the founder of the Marco. There it is. And now you have, I guess, won your lawsuit. The Hunter Biden sued you for publishing for publishing the contents of this laptop that are his. And now Hunter Biden's arguing in court that he can no longer continue that lawsuit. So where does that stand?
Well, thanks for having me on, and I am always willing to wait for DJT. So anybody else in the world, I have all the patience in the world for him, because I think his back and forth with the press is so important, considering Joe never did that. So Hunter, Joe's son, wants to cry uncle, and he wants to cry uncle because we noticed a deposition upon him and his sugar brother, Kevin Morris, who has lent him $7 million as sort of an in-kind campaign contribution to Joe. He's wanting to dismiss the lawsuit in a way that is horrible for us. So we're not litigious people, our group. So he sued me and the nonprofit Marco Polo, but he's wanting to dismiss it without prejudice, which in non-legalese means whenever he gets a new sugar brother or a new patron, he can just bring the case again. Of course, any sane defendant would not agree to such conditions because we would be prejudiced by that. We don't want to have to deal with this. I want to move on with my life and maybe go help the government. So this is in the judge's hands now. We filed a response to his, what's called an ex parte application, which means we only had 24 hours to respond. Ex parte, again, a non-legalese is just emergency. He filed this emergency motion on Wednesday. We had until 3 p.m. yesterday to respond to it. And we have like 4 arguments, which is there's no emergency going on. The real reason is that he doesn't want to sit for a deposition and be deposed by me or Kevin Morris, his sugar brother. And number 3, if this goes forward, we are going to be able to get discovery that he thought he would just be able to run out the clock. So we have a fact discovery. I know I'm getting in the weeds, but the case isn't technically dismissed yet because we told the judge, if you are going to grant Hunter's motion, we want our legal fees reimbursed, which for this case alone is $197,000. Wow. And now his sugar brother sued me in the nonprofit in state court. That one's $200,000. So I make this offer to Hunter publicly. If he wants to get rid of this, we will agree to a dismissal with prejudice, meaning he can't bring the case again, and that he reimburses our legal fees, which right now are about $397,000. And again, we're a nonprofit with a total budget of like $600K, Benny. So that means that half of our income, half of our donations have been fighting this man-child, this Peter Pan-like figure. He turned 55 last month, and everybody talks about him like he's a 22-year-old college sophomore sowing his wild oats. This guy's a man child.
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Benny Johnson. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those who want to go over there and check that entire thing out, also you guys to go over there and show our friend Benny Johnson tons of love and support because he's a great guy. Oh my goodness, guys. In typical Biden crime family fashion, we're seeing Hunter Biden once again running away from all accountability. Now we seeking to flee to South Africa. Oh my, claiming that he's broke. I'm really trying to figure out the two. It's not all equating for me. If you're so broke, your art's not selling anymore. Your art, I don't know what kind of art this guy was selling. The art of his dad's influence, because he was definitely an influence peddler. There was no art to be sold. But I would really love to know where this guy who's claiming to be so poor, so broke, has mustered up all of these funds in order to flee to South Africa, afforded a plane, afforded his stay, $500 a night. Doesn't sound broke to me. And then on top of that, to ice this cake, he's got full Secret Service detail with him on the taxpayer's dime. Oh my goodness. I know that's got a lot of folks. I mean, it's got my blood boiling. So I can only imagine how you guys are feeling out there. Hopefully Donald Trump steps in immediately because this cannot continue to go on. Bring this guy Hunter Biden back and drop this flimsy case. I don't see why he's trying to drag this thing on and put these guys. He said his non-for-profit only makes $600,000 a year, and they've spent almost $400,000 of it in court with this guy Hunter Biden. Now he's trying to drag this thing out. Oh no, reimburse these folks all their legal expenses and drop the case. Y'all definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Also make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you'd enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one. We got